Yo, what is going on, good people? Headed to the store right now to grab a couple things. Today is the 31st, and this video will be up tomorrow, going into the new year, the 1st. And I have a message for you guys today, a little bit of motivation, a little bit of affirmation for myself as well. I like to film videos like this because I get to reflect back on this video and kind of honor what I said. But this message, I believe, is very important for everybody to know, to embody, and not just in the new year, right? Just for a lifetime. Whenever you feel potentially stuck, or maybe you're a little bit afraid of what's to come, right? I know a lot of people are very anxious out there, deal with a lot of anxiety. One thing I've learned about anxiety is that it can come from a place of thinking about the things in the past too much, right? And also thinking about the future too much and not being present, right? In stillness, where you're conscious of your breaths, you're conscious of your thoughts, your environment, all that good stuff. This message is very important. So this message is about not fearing what is to come, not being afraid of your potential, right? I feel like a lot of times us as people, we're afraid to work for something because we're always thinking about the outcome, right? We're always thinking about the outcome, and our mind typically tends to lean in a negative way. So I believe the universal fear for many people is putting in so much work, right? Putting in a lot of time to accomplish something and then it not panning out. And I want to share with you guys that this year, let's change that thinking process, right? Let's start to think about the things that we're going to accomplish with, positive affirmation, with belief, with faith. Because at the end of the day, whatever you may want to accomplish, if you're already thinking, like, what if I put in all this time and it doesn't pan out? Then you're already sending off the wrong vibration, right? Because the universe is only gonna receive your deeply rooted belief, right? Your deeply rooted belief in God, right? Your deeply rooted belief in yourself. And a lot of the time, we just don't have enough belief. And I've even dealt with that. Like, I believe myself to be a very confident person. I follow through with a lot of the things that I write down, but I find myself also questioning, like, how much do I believe in myself, right? When it comes to this. Can I put in that 10,000 hours and be okay with the outcome and just believe in myself the whole entire way? And I believe if you want to manifest anything in this life, if you want to realize anything that is special, of course it's going to take time, but it's going to take that deep-rooted belief. So whatever you're afraid of, or whatever you've been thinking about for the past year, 2023, years prior, whatever you've been thinking about in a negative way, and you've been contemplating on and procrastinating on, I challenge you to tap into that deep belief that's within you, right? I challenge you to believe in a higher power, right? To believe in a higher power and the plans that God has for you, right? Write down these things so that you're visualizing these things on a day-to-day basis. You're thinking about these things on a day-to-day basis. One of my favorite things I always say is, wherever you focus your attention is where your life force will flow. So whatever you want to accomplish this year, the things that you're gonna accomplish this year, just really think about it often. Wake up in the morning, think about it. Think about it midday, think about it at night, write down things about it, and you'll find yourself it's a little bumpy over here. You will find yourself starting to believe in it more and more. And then you'll notice that your actions will be following up with that belief as well. So don't fear your potential, right? You can do whatever you want in this lifetime. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. Not to be cliche, but I challenge you just to believe in yourself more this year and not fear your potential, not fear what is to come. Don't fear God's plan. Just believe in yourself, plant the seeds, and believe in yourself along the way, And that's my message for you guys. Short message. I want to thank every single one of you guys that have rocked with me this year. This year I was more consistent when posting videos than I was last year, but next year, man, I'm gonna plan out so many different things to get to where I know I'm going to be this year, as far as, you know, growing our community, growing this channel, building relationships with you guys. I'm just inspired, you know. I don't know what else to say. I'm just inspired. I think about where I'm going to be all the time, and that's why I know I'll be there. You know, I used to think about, this guy's just walking. You got it, bud. Go ahead. Yep. I used to think about 50,000 subscribers all the time. We got there. I mean, even before that, I used to think about 10,000 subscribers all the time. We got there. Now we just got to keep thinking bigger. We're going up a big ramp. We just got to keep thinking bigger and following up with action. And that action is going to come from the deep belief, which is, you know, which is what this message is about. So I'm going to grab a couple things from the store, and then I'm going to actually go work out, because that's one area of my life where I'm just going to be extremely disciplined with, because I know what it does for my mind, my body, and my spirit. Every time I'm on top of my training, I'm on top of my eating, and I'm on top of every other aspect of my life, you know? Whether I tell myself this day I don't want to go out and do this, you know, I could sit and chill and do this, or blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. Every single time I push myself to go work out when I'm a little bit sore, it always brings out so many other beautiful things in my life. So I'm gonna grab these things and then do this light workout at the gym. I know